Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are looking at some new K-beauty favorites. Listen, we see so much online. There's like those surface level brands that a lot of you are seeing, and there are so many more incredible brands to discover. So that's what I aim to kind of show you within these videos. Also, I'm constantly shopping Olive Young. And for those who don't know, I've been using Korean beauty brands since I was a teenager. So I kind of just want to show them all off to you. So we have face masks that you don't have to wash off, a primer that makes your face look wet, another viral foundation, a plumping lip pencil, and these are little things which I will talk to you more about later on for the lips. Everything I use will be linked down below in the description box, along with all the discount codes if I have one for the brand. Let's get into it. Okay, so I want to share these with you. I'm not going to put them on my skin right now because I've already used one this morning. These are from a brand called MENOKIN, and these are the 30 seconds quick bubble masks. So you have a few different options. You have the repair, you have bright, you have lift, and you have moist. So these are literally foamy face masks that you literally put on your face like you would a moisturizer, leave it on for a few seconds and then pat it in and rub it in just like you would a face cream and then go on with your normal skincare. But you don't even have to do that. That could be your serum step or your moisturizer depending how your skin is feeling that day. And I've seen online they have a clear one, but that was out of stock when I was buying these. So what these do is they basically achieve in 30 seconds what wearing a face mask would achieve in 30 minutes. So if you're in a rush one morning, I've had this a lot recently where my skin has been like so disgusting. And all I want in terms of like its dryness level, I've been using the moist one. I've been using this for a few weeks and look how much I haven't used. Like it's long lasting because it's a foam, but my skin's just been so dry and so incredibly dehydrated that before I do any skincare, I just do one pump and I just kind of space it all around my face, leave it to absorb a little bit and then tap it in all on my neck as well. And it's just been great for the way my foundation looks in the long run, you know what I mean? So these are really, really cool ideas. If you're like me and it's a very rare occasion you sit down and take a moment to do all your skincare, I can take 10 minutes for an LED mask. I can sit down and put on my serums, you know, like my Damascus serum, because they're very quick steps. But for me, it's a rarity for me to relax for 30 minutes with a face mask on or 20 minutes with a face mask on. But when I need those intense times for my skin, those intense treatments almost, these are such a great choice. And honestly, I bought these because I'm lazy. Okay, we're gonna prime our skin a little bit. Now, you might have seen this if you follow me on Instagram. This is from a brand, fwee, who is one of my absolute favorite brands, my top 5, my top 2 really, in the world. I love fwee. I'm a proper fangirl for fwee. Everything they release, I'm like, oh my god, I need it. And I get it. They very kindly gifted to me. I love the team at fwee. They always keep me updated with their products because I am such a huge fan. Now, they released, I cannot find the other one, and something is definitely in here, but they released these 2 new primers. So they're called the Spa Glowing UV Tone Up Prep. We have semi-dewy, which is a dewy look on the skin. I'll put in the reel actually so you can see me use them both. And then they have a wet one, which is what we are using today. And the idea is they leave your skin with a after spa treatment kind of glow, and you can get to choose the intensity. We're using the wet today because I can't find the other one. I love them both. Do you prefer semi or wet? Imagine being able to customize the level of dewiness on your skin. Now, fwee have never let me down once in terms of their products. I love a brand. I am a little bit biased. They sent me their newest product, and it is made to give you that post-spa visit glow. How strong do you want that glow? Well, fwee have given us 2 different options. This is so cool. This is their Spa Glowing SPF 30 PA++ Tone Up Prep. So we've got semi-dewy or wet dewy. I'm so excited to try the wet one. Let's try semi this side and wet on the side of a scar. Wet scar. This seems to be a very lightweight skin prep product with that SPF. Oh, it's kind of evened out my skin tone, don't you think? It's definitely toned down any redness in my skin. My skin looks a lot more even. So this is that semi-glow. Let's try a wet look. It feels very similar on initial application. It actually feels a little bit thinner. Oh, it smells really good. It smells clean, like fresh. Oh yeah, that's definitely more of that wet look glow. So this is that semi-dewy glow, and then this is that wet look dewy glow. You can see a very clear difference. Look at the way the wet glow picks up the light, like it looks wet, which I love, especially coming into this drier season for my skin. I love this too. It's a little bit more subtle, but there's definitely a your skin but healthier look to it. And this is them sitting underneath foundation. You can definitely see the wet side coming through. So let me know which one you prefer down below. Semi? So you will notice it says tone up. So tone up in K-beauty brands does usually mean it's going to brighten the skin. Oh, and it has SPF 50 in as well. So it is something I would definitely recommend using underneath your foundation. It is a primer anyway, and you can wear it alone, but you'll notice on me, it does kind of brighten my face. I really like it because of the glow it leaves under foundation, and because I find it really helps with a redness in my skin. If you do have a deeper skin tone, of course you can absolutely use this for the dewiness that it gives. And the white cast does actually fade away. And it's not like a white cast when you use like an SPF and it's that kind of minerally white cast, you know what I mean? But if you're putting your foundation on top, you'll be absolutely fine. I do know there's some people out there who don't mind it so much because they're putting their foundation right on top and they're like, who cares? I want the protection from the SPF 50, but I know some people also don't want to do that. But you can see it has evened out the redness on my cheeks. I absolutely love, love, love these products. I do prefer the other one. They do deliver two completely different results. You see, this does look like wet skin, like it looks like I'm having a really, really great skin day, and the glow is intense. Look at that, look at this whole area here. So you could just use this on the cheeks, or you could just use this on the forehead if you wanted to. This is one of those products that only really is marketed in Korea, but you can buy it on Olive Young. I just adore the glow it gives. I'm going to use a foundation on top and then show you the difference. Then you decide what you prefer. Also in the reel, you can play it back, or you can go and watch it on Instagram. You can see the difference between the two. I love this product, and actually I'm gonna use it on my neck. I find my neck really dry. Does anyone else? I can use a mask on my neck. I could use like a cream. I've even used like the moist one of this, and it's just like my neck is just like, it absorbs everything. I need to find something really, really hydrating. Okay, let's talk about the latest viral foundation, and it's of course from TirTir, because TirTir seem to know what to do when it comes to marketing. TirTir is one of the top 5 for me. I absolutely adore them. Again, I'm a fan of their products. I will stock myself up on their products. I will go onto their website and I'll buy things, especially if they do a free keychain with it. So this is their newest foundation. It's not new. I actually showed this off on Instagram earlier this year, if I remember. This is their Mask Fit AI Filter Cushion Foundation. It's not got AI in it, so we don't need to worry about AI. What they mean by AI filter is the way it smooths and blurs the skin. Now, when we talk, have I spoken about this already? When we talk about products blurring the skin, we know we're not talking about people putting powder under the eye and it's looking smooth, like it looking like it's plumped up under the eye and being, look how blurry it is, look how it's physically moved my skin. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the ingredients in there and the finish being this velvety matte that makes the skin appear smoother, right? So there are products that can make the skin look smoother. This, for example, the fwee pudding pots, for example, because they have that velvety matte finish. When I point out people saying, look how it's smoothed out my skin, I'm like, no, it's not, because it's lighting and mattifying. That's when they've put like a mattifying primer on their forehead and they're like, my pores have completely gone. No, you've mattified the skin. You've made it velvet and matte. Or when they put or when they have hollows under their eye like me, and then they put powder on top, and the camera and the lighting then makes it look smoother because light is absorbed by that area instead of bounced off. And then they're like, look how smooth my under eye is. No, it's still hollow. You've just made the camera make it look even. I've done a demonstration before. So we're not talking about it lifting the skin, or it's smoothing out under the eyes, or it lifting the under eyes, you know what I mean? This gives the appearance of a filtered, blurred look because it's velvety. It has that velvet matte finish. So I'm going to show you. Oh my god, the sponge is dirty. So the AI one is orange. It still has that cushion inside, and your little pan here, sorry, it's dirty, I've been using it. You can wipe off here. I'm using the shade 23, but I do think I am paler than this at the moment because we are coming into the winter months. Yeah, I am a little bit lighter than this, but I don't have anything lighter because I bought these during summer. So you will see what we do. What side are we doing first? Okay, so we'll do the side with a primer on first. Remember, the primer is the side with a scar on. You're seeing areas that tend to be slightly porous. On me, which is like on the cheeks here, around the nose, it is going to look a lot smoother because it's matte. And I'll do a close-up on this side because using a primer like I have, a glowy one defeats the purpose of having a matte foundation if you want that matte smooth finish, right? Because anything glowy is going to show up unless you mattify it. But I don't want to show you this foundation with powder on top. I kind of want to show you it's bare bones, you know what I mean? So with the cushion foundations, especially the TirTir ones, I like to go one layer, kind of a lighter layer. Like, I'm not trying to achieve the fullest coverage just yet. I want to even out the base first and then see where I need more coverage. So this is it. One side not done, one side done. Okay, and then I'll show you the other side without the glowy primer underneath. So this is the whole face of a foundation, no powder. This is the side with that glowy primer. You can really still see that glow coming through. So maybe there is a foundation that is too matte for you, that you want a glow to come through. This is a great base for that. This is the side without. So you can see it has this really, you can see it has this really velvety, smooth finish. I prefer not to powder this because it sets in a really unique way where it feels like it's been powdered already. So I'm gonna just let that sit. I might powder around my eyes after I do my concealer. I'm gonna use my TirTir concealer. Oh my god, I wish I would clean my brushes. I need to spend a good few hours cleaning my brushes. I think it's one of the most beautiful foundations. I love their red cushion. I love this one, the original. But there are days I do just want this super smooth foundation, especially on my nose. It just looks so good on my nose. I have a big pore at the end of my nose, which will never go, and nothing can really cover that. But all the pores around here, this just looks so, it's just a beautiful foundation. So if you want that velvety smooth finish, this is it. This is so stunning. I'm so excited for this next one. Look at this. They're like little computer keys. So they all come individually. They just like hook off like this and they have a little keychain to it. So these are from a brand Peripera, and it's their Tok Blush Keycap, but they have these beautiful shades. I've gone for like quite a few different neutral ones, and I'm going to be using the shade 24 Bare Mood, I believe it's called. It's my first time using them, so I can't even talk on them, but it feels very creamy actually. That's almost like a glowy cream. Oh, I love that. It's very wet. I was kind of expecting it to break down my foundation a little bit, but it has not at all. It's sitting really beautifully on top. It's very sheer, like very sheer. I think I'm going to give it a moment and then see if I can build up just a little bit more. I love that. I will need to control. Can you see the kind of like the shininess here now is a little bit wild with the, what's it called? The primer and the blush. It's kind of like making my cheek look like this. So what I will do on these top bright areas here is mattify that so the light doesn't catch it as much, and then it won't look as bold and stand out. This is a super glowy blush. If you have like a drier skin, this is going to be absolutely stunning on you. I wonder if I use one that's a little bit redder. Do I have one that's a little bit redder? Probably not. I just buy all the neutrals. Actually, a lot of the shades I bought kind of just do all look, they are different, but they are very nude, very neutral. Yeah, I really like it. It's very glowy. Happy I've used a foundation like the TirTir one underneath because it has that finish. It's very hard to describe a finish. I want to say waxy, but that sounds terrible because it's not waxy. It's not like your face. It's like, oh my god, it's waxy. It's like this velvety matte, but the matte has stuck. It's done. If you've ever used like an airbrush foundation, it feels like the finish of that on the skin, but not as heavy. I'm glad I have that underneath because I think it's going to help grip to that blusher a little bit more. Especially one like this that is really glowy. I mean, sometimes it can travel on some people. I don't mind it so much. Okay, I'm going to nude out my lips with the JAVIN SEOUL lip primer. This is a shade Pale Beige. I always do this to prime my lips. This is an actual lip primer. It's not concealer or foundation or anything. It's made to prime the lips. In texture, it's like a serum foundation, but with like lip benefits in terms of like it's a little bit, it feels a little bit plumpy, minty, but not tingly or painful. Which brings me on to my next one. This is from Espoir, and this is their Plumpies Over Lip Pencil. This is a tingling pencil. Now, when I first saw this, I was like, that doesn't make sense. How can a lip pencil be tingly? It is. This is a shade Beige Volume. I can feel it tingling right now. It's not a burning feeling. It is just very tingly. I'm not a painful lip plumper person. I don't like painful lip plumps. I don't like spicy foods, you know? This would be good for people who maybe want the tiniest bit of plumping around the cupid's bow, perhaps. a tiny bit of definition that's very, very subtle. Now, it's not going to go blowing up your lips like a lip plumper. It definitely does add that tiny bit of volume. It is very, very tingly, but not painful. Perhaps that's because you're not using loads and loads of a product. You probably could use it on your lip as a base on the whole lip, just color it in as a plump, which would be actually quite comfortable, which would actually sit quite well. But again, I mean, it is quite intense in terms of a plumpy sensation. So be mindful, be careful when you put it onto your lip. Okay, now we're going in with an incredible brand, Alternative Stereo. Very, very kindly sent me PR, although I had a lot of their products before they sent it to me. I actually tagged them in something, which is why they offered to send me the PR. I love their lip potions. They have the most beautiful lip products in this extremely like luxe feeling packaging. It almost feels like concrete. You know, like it's very, very special feeling, like glass, like a thick glass. And they have these really cute lids on top as well. And they do different finishes, different shades. They also do one of my, I haven't opened this one yet. I can show you the bowl. One of my favorite lip care products. This is their steaming milk. And it's really, really great if your lips feel really dry, really tight. You put this on and it's kind of like a heating sensation, but not burning or anything like that. If you've ever worn one of those eye masks that gently like warm up and kind of like make it feel like a steaming mask, it's like that for your lips. And they also do a version in a pot as well. I do like this version a lot more. I think it's a bit more accessible on your while you're out and about. So I'll put on quite a nude one for you first. This is a shade number 2, Rose Ball. It's just such a smooth texture and finish. And this is their Lip Potion Sugar Glaze Tint. So it is a tint, but you also get the benefits of a gloss. So you can see it has that really beautiful high shine, but it's also going to give us It's also going to give us a little bit of a tint. They do some, do I try this deep red in the middle? I might try this deeper red just in the middle here. This is number 1. Ooh, let me tap that in. Where's my tapping brush? Yeah, just that like pinched lip I think is so stunning. And what a great product to do it with, something that's a little bit glossy. You get that shine, but you get that tint underneath as well. So the color's gonna last, but you're also given this beautiful gloss. They also make their caramel glaze tints, which are stunning also, which have like a bit of a thickness, a fullness to the color, like super highly pigmented. So Alternative Stereo, check out that brand. You'll find a color that you love. And these tints, so comfortable on the lip too. I just love, love, love that combo, that pink and that red. Really, really nice. Very cute. Was that everything I had to show you? That was everything. I'm just going to powder under my eyes. So just to show you what I said about this cheek with a blush, I'm just going to powder like this under my eye here. Just to stop it looking like Maleficent, you know? So those are some of the newest products I have purchased or been... Oh, I think I purchased all of them apart from these. These were gifted to me. Yeah, the newest ones I have on me recently. Thank you so much for joining me. As I said, everything is linked down below. If you have any further questions about the products I used in this video, just comment down there. I can actually reply with voice notes now, which I think I'm going to start doing a little bit more often because it's quite fun. So thank you so much for joining me. Give this video a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. You can come here every Monday for a makeup focused video like this, whether it's a tutorial, whether it's talking about makeup, whether it's trying new makeup. The rest of the week we're talking about whatever. Thank you again for joining me and I will see you very soon. Bye.